What's up, people of the internet? My name is Nathan, and today, instead of tabs, we are playing Plague Inc. Evolved. Now, this was one of the many games on the polls, and I was like, why not play it anyway? So, we're going to be playing Plague Inc. Evolved. Now, they have, a bunch of things, but we're going to be playing the main game. Now, I've played a bunch of this already, okay? I need you to know that I've beat all of these, and I've unlocked pretty far. I've gone all the way up into the Necroa virus. And there's tons more, and there's these two that I never even tried. But I still want to try and play back at the start. So there isn't that many plagues, as you can tell. There's still very little. But I still want to just play this game for what it is. The following new gene type has been discovered, blah, blah, blah. So I have no idea how genes work still. AP boosting. Get bonus DNA at the beginning. Okay, I say for the first game we use none of these. We do none of these things. I don't know how you unlock certain genes. Like, how do you unlock this? Unlock a gene every time you beat the main game. Well, every time you beat a main game? Oh, okay, so you have to beat it and then you just get it. Okay, so casual, normal, brutal. 37%. No one washes their hands. Okay, we're going to be doing normal mode for all of these. We're not going to be doing hard. We're going to be naming our plague the big, I want to do something really funny. The big brutal poop or something. I don't know. Well, I guess that's it because I by accident clicked enter. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all of humanity in the ultimate plague. Select the start location. By the way, I find also that it's kind of fit with what's going on in the world, that this is perfect to play this. So click on the country to begin. Now, if I remember, Saudi Arabia is the best place to start your plague. From when I played, Saudi Arabia was the best. The big brutal poo begins in Saudi Arabia. The big brutal poo has infected its first human. Weak, but used to hot temperatures and must evolve using DNA points. So those bubbles, you pop them, and popping them gives you more stuff. So as you can see, we have 3 infected, and as you can see, it's infecting more and more in the country. Pop orange DNA bubbles that randomly appear to get bonus DNA points, which are used to evolve your disease. So, these is your disease thing. Now, if I remember, yeah, you have upgrade points, and you put transmission, symptoms, and abilities. So, symptoms is when you get into, I believe, lethality. At the beginning, I don't think it does anything, but lethality you don't want, because that's when it starts killing people. You don't want it to start killing people until later on. Because then the po-po get on your butts, and you don't want the doctors to fix your disease. You really don't. So first, it starts off as nothing. The big poo is spreading brutally from person to person in Saudi Arabia, and will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by evolving them. So, with the points, I think some of the funnest to do... Birds, nah. There's something that you can do. You want transmission. Yeah, air. I think we're going to make it an air DNA because planes go in and out all the time. You have successfully evolved the brutal poo. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have opened up. Get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles and infecting more people. So I think we'll only be doing one thing an episode, and we'll speed it up so we don't sit here the entire time, because it has to infect everywhere. New social network launches. There is a new social network on the scene for people without friends. Cool. See, like, right now it's not spreading fast enough, so we might want to get air, too. Because the second it starts going elsewhere, it'll pop up. To find out more about the country, click the country at the bottom screen to open the country menu. So this thing, the total population, air travel, government, and whatnot. The big poo has infected hundreds, increasing its chance that the infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. So, Saudi Arabia has both boat and airports, so... Wait, mysteries still surround the side of the posting. Yeah, I don't care about that. You can pause, by the way, and read these. Middle East has been infected. Perfect! We've moved on now to the Middle East, so now we're infecting Middle East. And Middle East is growing big. It has infected thousands in Saudi Arabia. Nice. See, look at this. This is already going up, because the Middle East doesn't have, I don't think, that big a population. So let's see, let's get some water transport. You really want these ones. You don't really want to mess with the animals, because I think it's good. I don't know, remember, they might have done balancing to this game. The big poo infecting more countries. Yep. And soon the lines start connecting to show you. Pop red infection bubbles. So now it's going everywhere. Useful data. So as you can see, it's going everywhere. It spreads like a wildfire. So you kind of get this thing where it's everywhere. More infections than TB. The brutal poo has infected more people than tuberculosis. It is a very infectious disease. So as you can see, Saudi Arabia is skyrocketing up. USA has wealthy countries with high quality healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Oh, it's giving me tips. Nice. Blood, no. Abilities. Blood. Yeah, drug resistance, 11. I shouldn't have bought more boat. Okay, so as you can see, this has now become, heavy flooding has occurred in Korea. But, you don't really want people to cure your disease. DNA has mutated. Oh, no, insomnia. So, your thing can sometimes evolve itself. And insomnia isn't lethal, so we're still fine, increasing the sleep. So you don't want any lethality, unless you're trying to kill. And if you kill, people will start fixing it. New minor disease spreading. The big poo has infected more people in the world than HIV. It's an extremely infectious disease. More than HIV, so that's a lot. Saudi Arabia is first 2 in 6 doctors to begin research for the cure. Without great funding, it is especially to take a long time. That's another great thing about this thing, is starting in Saudi Arabia, I don't think they have the money usually to start healing. So if you start a disease there, you're going to be pretty good. So, I like to go pretty fast. Oh my gosh, you can see my points just skyrocket. And that's just because. So this is really good, so I might get that. What's this thing do? Pathogens become harder to analyze in the lab. Yeah. Decrease further research speeds. We want to slow them down. The big poo has infected more people in the world than the common cold. Yikers. See, we haven't gotten... Oh, we do have a few in Russia. But until you get more in Russia... Russia is where you want to get people. Because it's a big country. Rio Olympics back on. What the bubbles? I have to start spending my points. I'm running out of time. Cold protection. We want big cold protection. Because this is one of the hardest things. Rio infects Brazil. Ruin the Olympics. I just got an achievement. I forgot how fun this game was. Like, you literally just do nothing. Scientists increase understanding of inflammation. So as you can see here, we have infected the world pretty good. We boned them good. What's this thing do? Pathogens stand more work needed to develop a cure. More work needed to develop a cure. I think those are your safe hazards, and I think I've been messing it up. Because they haven't even started on a cure. Oh no, they have. 1%. 2% of the cure. So they are working on a cure. It's 2% done, though. I forgot that it pops up here. So they're only 2% on the cure, which isn't that good. So, we'll keep inspecting. Look at Russia, my man. Has mutated and developed a coughing symptom without using DNA points. Oh my gosh, Russia is bone. And Russia's fully infected. It was that easy. So, the big bro poo has placed on watch list. So, the whole world needs to evolve to kill. So the whole world is infected now, besides Greenland. Greenland's just now getting infected. I might want to wait. 73 dead. 73 have died already? Mexico leading global cure effort. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, blue cure bubbles slow the thing. Okay. Okay, let's think here. So, Greenland still needs to level up a bit. Everywhere else is really good, but I don't really want to put symptoms into it. Okay, we'll get some lethality on this. It's pretty good. Okay, so death should start rocketing up now. China shuts down airports. Bro, it's too late! China shutting down your... Oh, Indonesia shuts down airports too. Fight the cure. Yeah. The big brutal poo killing very fast. Global research forced on cure. Okay. Cysts. Randomly mutated. Killed more people than the Black Death. Cure 25% complete. Killed more than the Spanish flu. Okay, by the way, so... blue bar is healthy, red bar is infected, dead, black bar is dead. Killed more than smallpox. Okay. Oh no, I think we lose. No more healthy people left in the world. Yeah, I think we lose. It's a race against the clock, and I think we messed up. This is my bad. This is my bad. I think we lose. USA president taken L. Yeah, we lose. The reason we lose is because I messed up. I didn't keep any points for lethality, and if you can't hit the lethality quick enough, they'll find a cure. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need a restart on this one. Cure completed. Rip. See, I waited too long and I didn't have enough points. I spent it too much in travel. So then, as you can see, the deaths will still... They'll meet in the middle, and then that's our score for the end. So we didn't infect the whole world, but the big poo has been eradicated. But hey, we killed a lot of the world, and I think that's pretty good. So then you can re-watch this, and this is in, like, what your disease took. So it took 50 days, and it started skyrocketing. So it took 600 days to fully infect everyone. So you can kind of see where I went wrong. See, it's once it starts booming in Russia is that you gotta start thinking. So we're 300 days in. As you can see, it starts to skyrocket. All the different areas get infected, and you kind of get doomed from there, which is kind of interesting. My problem is that I waited. So, okay. Main game, bacteria. See, the following new genes. So you keep unlocking genes. So let's use some genes. Gain more DNA points. Get more DNA from popping orange bubbles. Get more DNA from popping red. What's this thing? Increase the chance of your plague mutating. Nope. Decreases of the chance of your plague mutating. I don't want any of it, actually. I don't want any gene for that. I don't have any of those. I have one of these. Give your plague a bonus in arid climates. Yeah, sure, why not? Bonus DNA when developing. I don't even know what that is, but that's fine. We'll go normal. And, Big Brutal Poo 2. So, let's start in Canada. I want to start in, my home country. We're gonna infect Canada. Might as well. Might as well infect Canada first. I mean, it's a pretty bad place to spot, trust me. But this is the first plague, so it's kind of not that bad. 9 DNA points, okay. We'll save up. I believe there's a button to open the thing. I just gotta remember what it is. Q. There we go, it's Q. So I can use the quick board instead of clicking on it. You have 6. Yeah, I'm not going to keep reading all the things. You can pause and read them if you want. So as you can see here, 7 infected. Just saying, that looked like more than 7, but that's just me. See, because you only earn these points if you're evolved. So if your disease has evolved enough... Like, once they're infected, you get these points. But once they're full, everyone's infected, there's no more points to gain. Oh, the Medicare is slowing down. We don't want that. We don't want that. How much is this? 11. So I need one more. Okay, there we go. Pills will now no longer help. The big bird flu begins to spread. So where are we spreading to? Do we spread up? No, it's Canada. So I don't know where they're, if it spread to anywhere else. Only 30 infected. Says his problem speech ever. Let's see if we can find anything. See, the game starts off very slow, and it's a very casual game. I'm not tryharding at all, and I like that. I like that about Plague Inc. It's a small game, less than a gigabyte, and I believe it's still, like, one of the most famous. Like, it's still such a good game. Country information. Okay, so I feel like what you want to do is get these. Don't get me wrong. Get them, but not get the middle one. Not get them both, because, like, get these both, but then quit with it. The Big Bird Poo has infected hundreds. Hey, 2021. We're in 2021. Amnesia mutated. Okay, amnesia's bad as a symptom. Transmission hits Egypt. Okay, the big crew sped to the USA. That's good. Hit the USA. Hit them with the disease. Or my nose. It's pretty plugged. People are being infected faster and faster. Let's do this. So you want to save your points. Latest research shows that the colds are sick due to global something. So So this is a very slow disease. I've actually made this one really slow. Festival of Love in the USA. And as you can tell, this is taking so much longer to infect tons of people. But see, once you get... Yeah, look, we're in the hundreds of thousands now, and it's starting to infect more countries, and it's starting to get up there as a disease, and it's no longer just being a little tiny thing. Where did we get? We got the UK. 3 people in the UK. See, the hardest part is this. Greenland is the hardest part to infect, because not many people, no offense, go to Greenland, and yet alone... You need to hope that one of those is the carrier of the disease. And if you can affect... Maybe starting in Greenland would be a good idea. If you got Iceland... But, wait, where's Greenland? Is that down here? Where is it? Australia... UK votes for... blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Okay, here you can see Canada is getting pretty infected now. More infections than TB. Okay. Tuberculosis. Okay, let's see. Let's go into here. No, abilities. We'll go here. You can also refund if you did something wrong, or if you want to refund the points that were put in here. I think I know what I'm going to target. Okay, Canada is fully infected as of now. So this is when stuff starts picking up. You've got to make sure you do this right. This is very important. More infections than HIV. So you've got to make sure you have enough points that when you start going lethal... Come on, someone infect up there. There's also a multiplayer mode. I remember, I played it with my brother, and you have to fight against whose disease will kill faster. And I think there's also a co-op, if you want to work together. Hey, none in Argentina, I think that's what it says, yeah, Argentina. Oh no, I think I said, what? Mutated? No, I don't like that. We're not lethal yet, this is the lethal one, tumors. Canada starts to work on a cure. Nah, that's bad, don't do that. Oh! Nice, we got up here in Greenland. That's when stuff goes. Nice. Okay, I had to spend some of my points. Okay, we're not lethal yet. I'm just trying to spend some points without being really... The Big Poo's placed on watch list. Bro, I'd put it on a watch list. You see Russia. I believe you can only hold up to 100, so we gotta make sure that we do this right. Pathogens bypass. Forget that. Create bacterial shelter perfect against all climates. Sure. I forgot pretty much how this game worked, like some of the gameplay mechanics, so I'm sorry if I'm a little derpy. This is... West Africa is still pretty clean. More infectious than the common cold. Oh, we got full DNA. Cold climate and warm climate. See, I want to have points. Leading more to the cure effort. Nope. So we're going to do this, and I believe this puts the cure down. Yeah, down to 13. Pop cure bubbles. See, I don't know when is the time that you want to... So it takes more to find a cure. India shuts down their borders. It's a little late, man. Okay, the world's almost fully infected, but the cure is coming up fast, so... I think it's time. We're pretty lethal now. First death in Africa, I think it said. Tip, fight the cure, yeah. 25% of the cure is complete. More deaths than the Black Death. Killed more than the Spanish flu. Killing very fast. Killed more than the smallpox. Needs to break down. Cysts, symptom mutated. I I honestly don't know how we're gonna keep giving it to people. Cure 50% completed. Iran. Blood, I don't know. Mosquitoes. I'm trying, in case you can't tell, trying to give it to this. Okay, here we go. Okay, we need to slow this down, Okay, most of the world is infected. Oh, all of them are infected. There are no more healthy people in the world. And we're gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna win. Nice! Let's go! I never thought I'd say this, but we killed everybody in the world. The Big Poo genome fully sequenced. Rash symptom mutated. And the Brutal Poo eradicates humans. Yeah. I think that's safe to say. With only 50,000 people left, I'd like to say good game to you all. Put up a good fight. But, the Brutal Poo, too. It was the second gene. That's really what eradicated people. See, what's really broken is victory. The Brutal Poo has successfully killed everyone. So it took 1,000 days. And total score was not very good. My bacteria, called the Brutal Poo, just wiped out the world in 1,000 days. So 3 years. Imagine going through a disease for 3 years just to get eradicated. That would be so sad. Healthy, like as you can see, so many were healthy for the longest time. And it was really bad. But yeah, that's it for this episode of Plague Inc. Evolved. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button. Excuse me. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord. And most importantly, stay safe out there. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks for watching.